It's week 2 of the Sunny Awards, where you guys determine the best of the best in NSIC football from the previous weekend. We had some runaway winners this week, but also some closer calls than week 1. Here's how the voting stacked up for best quarterback of week 2. Sioux Falls' Adam Mullen completed more than 80% of his passes in a win at Minot State. John Larson had 1 touchdown passing and 2 rushing in Minnesota Duluth's win over Minnesota State. Hunter Troutman had another great performance with more than 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in Northern State's victory over SMSU. But the runaway winner with more than 83% of the vote is Bemidji State's Brandon Alt, and with good reason. A career-high 449 yards passing and 5 touchdowns in the Beavers' win over Wayne State. Really nice to see Alt thriving early for BSU. The best running back of week 2 came down to the wire. Wayne State's Jacob Kaiser had 2 touchdowns at Bemidji State. USF's Thurl Reisdorfer went over 100 yards on the ground for the second straight week at Minot State. And the Beavers' Ali Muhammad had nearly 150 all-purpose yards and a score against Sioux Falls. It looked like Muhammad was going to take it, but a late push gives the Sunny Award to Augustana's Jared Epperson for the second straight week. 127 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns in the Vikings' big win at UMary. The best wide receiver of week 2 featured MSU Moorhead's Grady Bresnahan with 12 catches for 129 yards and a score against Winona State. FCS transfer DeWaylon Ingram hauled in 8 catches for 165 yards and 2 touchdowns in Northern State's win over SMSU. Bemidji State's Bubba Peters with 3 touchdown receptions against Wayne State. But it would be Bubba's teammate Brendan Bolio taking home the Sunny this week. He led all NSIC receivers with 172 yards on 7 catches in BSU's win over the Wildcats. Lots of good choices for best defensive week 2. Sioux Falls kept Minot State in check, especially on 3rd down. Northern State forced 3 SMSU turnovers in their victory, while Concordia St. Paul held visiting Upper Iowa to just a late touchdown in the 4th quarter. But Minnesota Duluth's defense is the sunniest of week 2. In a big showdown with Minnesota State, the Bulldogs held the Mavericks to just 10 points, MSU's lowest point total since the 2014 Division II National Championship. A remarkable job by UMD holding down the fort. And finally, the best team of week 2. Sioux Falls won big at Minot State, while Augustana also won by double digits on the road at UMary. Northern State opened up Dakota Bank Stadium in style over SMSU. But once again, it's Minnesota Duluth complimenting its Best Defense Award with the Best Team Performance of Week 2. Not only did the Bulldogs top their rivals from Minnesota State, they ended the Mavericks' 36-game winning streak against conference opponents. Certainly the most noteworthy result from Week 2 of the NSIC season.